And then he's there this year and she wins. And she's like, bro, she should have got an Academy Award for that reaction. Let me tell you something. Again, Beyonce ain't going nowhere unless she knows she's winning.
Real life. If it ain't real life,
It ain't real life. Just a real life street star. You know what time it is. Now we have to talk about the Grammys real quick. And again, we missed the Source
The,
Award.
the Slammies.
Yeah, we missed the Source Awards first and foremost. But when you see Jay-Z last year kind of go at the Grammys for why Beyonce hasn't won Album of the Year.
And then he's there this year and she wins. And she's like, bro, she should have got an Academy Award for that reaction. Let me tell you something. Again, Beyonce ain't going nowhere unless she knows she's winning. She's not sitting there watching other people win. Nah. If we know anything, the Beehive and everybody, she's not winning nothing. Nathan's hot dogs, unless she knows she's winning. For Jay-Z to disrespect the Grammys and be sitting there this time and then she wins, that was all a play. But the Grammys been a play for years. They could be bought. That's bought. That shit ain't official. They just want to get money. They don't give a fuck about us, the culture. They never did. If you look and see who's on the Grammys governing board, you'd be like, what the fuck? Do these people even listen to music? Like, bro, come on, man. Grammys been full of shit. That's why we made the Source. Grammys know nothing about rap. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas put on their best suit and ties and go tap dancing only when they know they're gonna win. When they're not mad, then they're speaking out against the Grammys. That's the fucked up thing about niggas. Every year, whoever's not winning speaking out against them, and every year you see the niggas who was speaking out against them a year or two ago there. Like nobody gives a fuck about nobody no more, yo. It's self preservation, man. Everybody's saving their own asses and looking out for their own self.
Now, you're a music historian. You
Yes,
speak
I
on
am.
Pac, and you speak on just the from the '90s to right now. We're
Mhm.
not like us winning Album of the Year or Grammy for Song of the Year. Does that make this the greatest diss song? Let's say as far as monetarily, as far as
Yes,
the
yeah,
worldwide spread, does this make this the biggest diss song, greatest diss song ever?
100%, 100%. And it's only because again, it's the Jesus Christ theory. You get so big and people love you so much, your own kind is gonna turn on you, and then when you're gone, then they're gonna cry. It's just human nature. Drake got so fucking big that people were just tired of it, and this was just the time. And Kendrick came with the right shit at the right time. It had to take the stars to align for this shit to happen, and it did. But at the end of the day, Drake couldn't get any bigger. He just has to know that there's a ceiling in this, and he's went far beyond it. Again, to me, he should just relax for a couple of years and come back. It's music. It's not like these niggas' egos get so fucking involved. It's like, bro, you're filthy mega rich. What are you talking about? Now, I don't think Not Like Us is the greatest diss ever. I still think that goes to Nas with Ether. That's just my personal opinion, but it's gonna rank up there as one of the all time greats. And
Commercial.
and it was good to see, regardless of how much I don't like the Grammys, I've hated the Grammys. It was good to see him with all those. It's good to see a street nigga get recognized. You know what I'm saying? He from the hood, he from the street, and all those motherfuckers are recognizing it. No, regardless of where he from, whatever. That's a young nigga up there, the same nigga, same young nigga who's millions of them going through the system and they're denouncing unless you're catching a ball for them or fucking tap dancing or rapping for them. You know what I'm saying? He did his fucking thing and he represented, and salute to him. And I can't wait to see him on the Super Bowl. I can't.
Is he gonna perform Not Like Us? Do you
Nah.
feel okay?
Nah. They're not gonna allow that. They'll probably allow the music to come, the instrumental, but they might not even do that because they know people will say A minor, and they don't want a whole stadium saying A minor, so they might not be able to play Not Like Us. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. They don't want the whole NFL Super Bowl singing the millions and millions of people singing A minor. They just don't want that, and they know if the music just comes on, people are gonna do that. I mean, can you imagine Drake looking at everybody at the Grammy saying A minor? That's it. There'll be no more collaborations with anybody. It's over. That's it.
Nah, for real.
He's already shut down Khaled's ass. You know what I'm saying? And they was how close was they? Shit. Them niggas was
Now,
two peas in a pod at one time.
yeah, we got to get your take real quick. We in Dallas. I know you've had ties in LA for a while. You saw we just lost Luca to AD, and this is one of probably the biggest trades in our lifetime.
First of
Um,
all, yeah.
yeah,
First of all, the NBA did that. The NBA suffering when you get trades like that. That's the NBA moving them niggas. That's not the teams. The NBA is trying to find ways to get more people to watch it, and they're trying to make better teams. And that actually made each team better. You got to remember, LeBron's never played ever good with a center. He's never won those championships with a dominant center. He's always won with like a guard forward, which is like a Dwayne Wade, a 2-3, and he's always won with, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So Bosh wasn't that dominant center. He really was a glorified power forward. With Luca coming, Luca's gonna be Dwayne Wade. And then they got this new guy, the Mark Green from Charlotte. Lakers are gonna be all right. But then you go over to Dallas and you're gonna see Kyrie with AD do things that you've never seen AD do in LA. It made both teams very much more competitive, and uh, the NBA feels like they have to have LA competitive in order for it to pick up steam as far as viewership. And what I'm saying? I mean, look at what they're doing with Kansas City. Shit. You know what I mean? The NFL knew that, listen, we gotta get Kansas City in there because we got Caitlin Clark sitting in that booth, we got Taylor Swift. They're sending a big white America message, like, white is back in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So I think the trade's gonna do good for both teams, honestly. They ain't gonna fuck with my Celtics, neither one of them. But
ah,
what the fuck? I'm saying, what the
hey,
what
yeah,
can we say?
Dallas, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Now I had a personal question I want to ask. You probably spoke on this before. But back on Love and Hip Hop, man, I think it was season one.
Mhm.
The jacuzzi scene.
I think that
Uh,
was either 2 or 3. It might have been
yeah, okay,
season
it might
two.
have been
It
two
might
or
have been
three.
three. It might have been three. Yeah.
Season three, you
Or
and
season
Kirk.
two. Season 2.
Okay, yeah, but I know it was around 1 or 2.
Yep. Yep.
You and Kirk in the tub with Bambi at the time.
Right. Well, Bambi and two other Kirk was
Two,
in there with two girls, and I was in there with Bambi.
all right. For what Mama D said, for what everything was and how it is, and again, this is real life street
Yeah.
stars. Hey,
Yeah. Come on, man. I'm shit. We
um,
here, baby. Come on.
yeah.
Come on, Joe.
Did anything outside of what we saw on camera happen noteworthy? You ain't got to get too detailed if you don't want to, but
I mean, with me, I'm not the kiss and telling type. There's all kind of shit going around right now with me with people, but it's like we're all adults, man, and adults do adult things. We at the cabin. There's liquor. Everybody's feeling good. TV's going. People are on TV. The vibes are good, man. What happens after that is between us and God. I just know. Look, you know. You could tell in the tub, Kirk was having a great time with them two, and me and Bambi, we was doing our little thing, our little kissing thing. You know what I'm saying? When the cameras get off, you know what I mean. Sometimes the steam keeps going. You
hey,
know, it's hard. It's hard to shut the steam off when you just can't shut the steam off when the cameras go off. The steam kind of keeps going, depending on where you at. And they had so much liquor up in that motherfucker. I mean, I was toasted. I get on that Henny and man and turn into a savage, man. But yeah, it was a lot of things going on after that night. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, the funny thing is that like it still gets brought up. 11 seasons later, the cabin scene still getting brought up with Bambi. 3 kids later with Scrappy, this cabin scene still gets brought up with Bambi. Like
hey, man, exactly. It's a thing.
hell of a scene. Now, Kirk was married at the time, and he had two bad ones in there with him.
Man, hey, man, hey, salute to Kirk.
And Rashida was pregnant.
Yeah, not damn. So I'm curious if someone was to have a
Take the
spinoff.
heat right off of me.
Right off you, right off you. If someone was to have a spinoff, like either a couple or maybe 1 or 2 players out of out of all the Love and Hip Hops, who would you like to see have a spinoff show?
Man, I want to have the original crew back. Me, Stevie Jocelyn, me, K Michelle, you know what I'm saying? Scrappy, Kurt, Rashida, Erica, you know what I'm saying? I want the original crew back, man. Ariel, you know what I'm saying? We could get the original crew back. That shit would be so fucking dope, bro. Because that's when Love and Hip Hop was at its peak. I mean, wasn't nothing, shout out to all the other cast members in all the cities, but nothing was bigger than us. You know what I'm saying? And I came from the Stevie tree. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I mean it was like 5-6 million people watching that shit. You know what I'm saying? This new Love and Hip Hop barely cracks a million. That's no shade, but it's just the truth. Obama and and Mrs. Obama was watching. You know what I mean? Like Beyonce was everybody was watching when we was on. Everybody. Everybody.
Biggest facts. All right. Well, with that being said, man, I love we love to tap in with stuff like this, man. When the Irv Gotti situation happened, the first thing we thought about was y'all's relationship and everything y'all been through. The fact that you even went on tour with him, just you knew the man, and these stories is what keep his legacy alive and moving on, even beyond today. So again, we have to say thank you for
Hey
just
man,
coming on and speaking
I
on.
really appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, man. I love y'all's format. You know what I mean? Like we getting closer and closer, man. I fuck with y'all, and I just appreciate y'all, man. What y'all doing is dope. I know you're only gonna keep growing because I stay watching y'all stuff.
Real life.